If you have a quick need, we might have a quick question to qualify. We want to keep that momentum rolling forward for you. So again, the speed in which you get back to us with questions, I think really does determine the quality that you're going to get from us too.
Can you speak to me about speed and the expectation of speed from the customer? So from start to finish, how quickly can this be completed?
Ideally 24 hours. I mean, we
Okay.
oftentimes will be getting an application in the morning and funding in the afternoon.
Okay.
That's ideal, but you can assume 24, max 36 hours. And that assumes that we are communicating that the information that you're sharing is accurate and timely, in
Right.
which case it's a two-way street.
Sure. And imagine the emphasis is if that information is provided up front and it is complete and it is what you expect, then you can be more on the shorter end of that range.
That's absolutely not often that we all come to the table with everything, all our I's dotted and T's crossed. And I
Sure.
think, if anything, that typically can be the place where both sides may fall down. Because
I see.
so that's why the high communication and making sure that
Mhm.
we're getting those documents as fast as possible.
Right. Now that you've painted this picture, like you could really paint a story here, some sort of merchant sort of in your range and profile of what you expect. They just need a piece of capital or something, like they need it that week. And they can go in that week if they have their information ready and contact you and then get going on acquiring whatever it is they've outlined.
Absolutely. If you have, let's say, a merchant, maybe they're in the retail business and they sell furniture, accessories, and so on, just to throw one example, and they've got a container that they need to pick up and they don't necessarily have the funds required. And it's a container that maybe it's on sale and all those kinds of opportunities that they know as soon as they get that container, they're going to be able to sell it and generate revenues. That's a perfect example.
Right.
We're always looking for, as I mentioned, the complete application, including what you're looking for, reason for the funds. But when we're looking at bank statements, even more so than the credit score, which, as I said, is 500 plus or minus, we are really looking for that performance. We're not looking for, your whole month in negative days, negative weeks, negative months. That becomes a bit onerous. And if you have overdraft, we want to make sure we know that once you're in the negatives. It's just, we want you to be proactive in sharing that information. And when we have questions about that you're able to reply quickly so that we can get past it. Because if you have a quick need, we might have a quick question to qualify. We want to keep that momentum rolling forward for you. So again, the speed in which you get back to us with questions, I think really does determine the quality that you're going to get from us too.